And we're back with another episode of Let's Play Koudelka. I'm your host, the RPG Guy. And we're back on the move, trying to hopefully get back to our friends here, Edward and James, thanks to the alleged help of a man known as Roger Bacon. Not to be confused with Kevin Bacon. And we should be getting some help here.
Koudelka.
Edward,
Oh, thank goodness you're okay.
that's not completely the case. I have some bad news for you. I saw the caretakers, both the husband and wife.
Really, where were
They're
they?
dead. Apparently they were the ones responsible for killing all the thieves and desperados that were sneaking into the monastery. And with good reason.
I don't know. I don't believe it.
You should know very well what has been going on. Ogden was trying to avenge the death of Elaine.
Death of Elaine? I don't believe it. This is preposterous. Who is Elaine?
I have no idea. All I know is Elaine's spirit called me to this place. Tell me, who is Elaine? And Patrick? The caretakers told me that robbers broke into Elaine's home while Patrick was away and murdered her. Elaine was a benefactor for the caretakers. They took it upon themselves to murder every single robber and desperado that entered their grounds. It was a form of revenge for them.
I'm originally from Ireland, you see. Although small, my family had a successful business and was soon able to send me to school, which I loved from a very early age. I was soon accepted to a prestigious university in England, and with my parents' assistance, I made my way across the ocean. I met Patrick at university. We were both studying chemistry and embarking upon similar paths. About that same time, I began competing for the love of a beautiful woman, Elaine, and we had a falling out. I loved Elaine with all my heart. Omnia vincit amor. But love does not conquer all. I soon discovered that I lacked the social status and inheritance money necessary to properly care for someone so well-bred and sheltered as Elaine. I gave up my suit and made way for Patrick. To ease my pain, I joined the church and left the secular world behind. And being the perfectionist I am, the Vatican made me a bishop in charge of some very important matters. But it's been so hard to distance myself from one's emotional attachments. Although I had not seen them for 20 years, I wished them all the best in their life together. And if it hadn't been for this, I wouldn't have thought twice about seeing Patrick again. That's right, Patrick. How can this be? He promised me he was going to take care of Elaine and make her happy. What could have happened?
Being a witness to the gory aftermath. I have a hard time believing the caretakers were acting on revenge alone. Believe me, it was an unimaginably heinous sight. And what about these monsters that keep appearing? No, there's a bigger secret we have yet to uncover. This is the key to Patrick's mansion. Shall we go?
Well, It would seem the pieces are starting to slowly come together. But what does it all mean? And what does it have to do with our characters, per se? We don't really know. All we could do is, in a sense, continue forth. To see if we can get some kind of answer. So, we're going to go ahead. We have the combination to the kind of safe that's in the office we're going to go check out. But as per usual with anything, we got to make our way there. Wow, that was quite uneventful. Alright, so it would seem that there are apparent shenanigans that have caused all of the things here to go down, so to speak. So, it'll be interesting to see how this all gets kind of sorted out. But again, for a lot of you who are, this is your first time playing this game or understanding or seeing the story, it's all very vague. Which, you know, is a fair criticism of the original game. Alright, let's go over here. And what do we got here? Find the Greek letters to match what you saw in the stained glass mural. There we go. You found a sheaf of letters in a red box. The box is happy birthday written on it and holds a corsage of dried flowers that crumble when you touch them. The letters are all signed Sophia de Lota. Yes. Okay, so we get the Sophia letters. We kind of got to make our way back here. So, for anybody wondering, we found 2 dolls that actually will attack us, and they're covering pretty much a key. Now we have to kind of backtrack to where these dolls were, or where these creatures were on the floor. Beings, creatures, whatever you really want to call them. But by going back there, we will have the means to kind of continue our adventure where it kind of stopped, but it's quite a ways back. So let's make a save, because saving is our friend. And it's a bit of a walk. One could even argue I might be going the long way, but I personally don't care. I just want to make sure I get there safely. And we get to go by a save point as well. That's my other rationale for taking the time we're taking. Edward is killing me here. He's down. Okie dokie. We get a badge for trouble. We'll check that out. Because it's, again, it's an accessory. I also have the pendant, too. Totally missed that. So we have an air badge, and we have the pendant, which greatly increases luck. It's hard to say what to do with that. The pendant here for now. Because the badge is a little better in some of the stats, but that luck might give us some good drops. So we'll take the luck. Never know when you need, you know, a good weapon drop. Slowly and surely we make our way back. There's even a save point over here, which we'll use. Because again, we're making such a long trek. And again, I'm probably going the longer way, but I'm okay with that. Chance of fights, you know, battles are higher. Chance of fighting stronger enemies are a little higher too, versus going the other way. We get these bullets. Rifle rounds, yeah, we'll take it. Oh, we can't carry anymore. Let's actually make sure his weapon is full. Alright. So here we are, where we were before. What we want to do is kind of come over here. Their name tags attached to the mummies, they read Valna and Vigna. You see something green and shiny between the two bodies. It looks like the green key, but you can't get to it. And Vigna are in the way. Do you want to pull the green key from Vena and Vigna? And so... let me see. Mummies beat us speak. Vena says, give us back our dolls. And Vigna says, run, get away while you still can. Do you want to give them Vigna's doll and Valna's doll? Yes. Once you give them the dolls, Vigna and Valna stop moving. You got the green key. So there we go. We get the green key. Yay. Don't need the green key anymore. You throw the green key away. Very much a la old school Resident Evil. Once you don't need a key, we just throw it away. Come on, there we go. It's like I could see it right there, for crying out loud. Ooh. And he's down on the ground. And before we get too far, Hmm. Let's see. We got some of these guys now. And then... And there it is. And Koudelka levels? Awesome. Yeah. Ooh. For him... Don't need pistol rounds. But... God, it's profile. You know what? Maybe it's... Let me check back upstairs. Ah. It's like sometimes you get, you know, the PlayStation 1 graphics are so old. It's hard to exactly tell what you're looking at. You hear a girl laughing softly. Suddenly, the furniture in the room starts to vibrate, and space itself and the space itself begins to twist. Ooh. Let's go with... Evenly resistant to fire. he needs a real weapon. If he's gonna participate much more in this fight. Alright. Actually, since this battle's working out in our favor, we're not going to change his weapon yet. No point in the middle of this fight. Actually, you know, just in case. Yeah, it's a better damage. Nice. Easy little fight there if you know what you're doing. If you actually don't get, I think, the papers from the safe, you have to fight Charlotte, I think. And you don't get this cool cutscene.
They're letters from your mother.
My mother? Letters? There's so many.
Did you know that your mother was a queen of Hanover? It seems that after you were born in secret, your mother was locked up inside Alden Castle. Even while she was imprisoned there, she sent many letters to you here in the monastery. She never laid eyes on you, but she often imagined what you looked like. She dreamt of the day when she would be able to see you. Her letters never got to you, and she was never told of your death, so she continued to write you letters even after you died. Your mother loved you, Charlotte.
What? No. I can't take this now. She loved me? No. It's too scary. Hey, I feel warm. What's happening? No. Help me. You want me to forgive her? You love me? I hate you. Don't pray for me. You.
Charlotte, how does it feel to know you are loved?
Well, that just happened. Before we do too much here, Edward needs a little bit of a healing. Yeah, she's still got a ways to go. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Just keeping an eye on that. Amongst other things. We get the flare brooch. Let's pick that up. We'll take a look at that compared to the pendant. So yeah, better piety. It actually raises his vitality pretty good. That would be good for a character who needs good vitality. Yeah, that's a whopping 10. And that's better than the earth brooch, so we'll do that. The air badge versus the air brooch. Yeah, so we'll do that. So that way everything's buffed up a wee bit more. Okay. Well, a few times we kind of got to look at the map here. So as you can see, it kind of shows where we've been and where, you know, things have been figured out. You can kind of see the courtyard and everything in the courtyard. You see some of the symbology, the save points and whatnot, just to get kind of an idea of where we are and where we gotta go. And it's easy. Oops, didn't mean to do that. And if we continue to keep an eye on our map here, shows us in this room. And we no longer need the blue key. And oh my goodness, look at the chaos here. Before we do anything, you can kind of see what's over here. Give us some shotgun shells. No, 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 no. Come on, you. No. All just so we can get to the stupid door. Nice. Alright, so we got some floaters. And then we will do... as we are under attack. Luckily, it's nothing we can't handle. Never wait. And the battle's won. And Koudelka levels, which is always good when characters level. Let's invest in her offensive magic. There we go. Ooh, nice. 3 elixirs. That sounds hollow when you hit it. There must be a hidden wall or door in this wall. Looks like you can move the statue if you try. We'll go this way. You found a gramophone, but it can't be played as there is no disc inside. Do you want to put the disc into the gramophone? Yes, the disc begins to play, filling the room with a melody. You've found a hidden drawer. Inside it is a book titled Research Notes. You got research notes? There's your little bit of creep factor. Something's not right. Nothing's ever right. Oh boy. Let's hit it with flare. Kind of keep him at bay. Oh. He hit at us hard. Ooh. Heal up. Come on, get a couple swings in there. Gotta kind of keep him away from our casters. What? Alright, we're gonna have to hit him with something else. This is getting weird. Try this. Can't use any magic, so can't. Oh, there we go. I didn't do much better, did it? Okay. We're not hurting or anything, so. Yeah, just keep attacking, I guess. There's a knockback. And then... Okay. And he's down on the ground like a bitch. I mean, I mean, it'd be interesting if we understood what these monsters were, you know, if they had some kind of reference, but really they're just a bunch of random monster parts, so it's hard to really be interested in what they actually are. So let's do that. He leveled again. And we get a better pistol, but we have no pistol rounds. We'll take the pistol just because we have more inventory space than we did before. But I'm not too keen on it. Well, at least we made it to a save point, because this is a great place for us to stop for right now. So I want to thank you guys for stopping by. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/XR for more live gaming action, because when we come back, we'll be exploring more of what would be Patrick's little area here, his quarters, one might call it, Patrick's living space. And hopefully we get some more answers, because we have so many questions and so little answers. We're leveling quite naturally at this point, and you know, every boss we fight just gets us even closer to, or you know, to where we want to be, per se, in the game. And it's getting there. It's getting there very slowly, but surely we're getting there. Our club level's almost, you know, going to be to level 3, which I believe is roughly maxed out. And then we can start working on axes and swords, because those would be overall better weapons. I'm just going to leave the dark hammer on him, because the dark hammer is not, the element attached to that hammer is not very good. So getting it broken, getting it to break would be good, because then we could put the dark tabber on. And you might be saying, why are you making the effort now to put, of all times, to start putting weapons on? And really it comes down to the fact that we need the inventory space, number one, first and foremost. And number two, we need to alleviate some of the inventory. Well, yeah, just actually, I just answered my own question. It's really about making space. And if we pick up a better hammer down the road, we still have the mace, so that we will keep. Hence why I'm willing to work on the dark axe, kind of dump off the weapons I'm not that interested in using, and then really start digging in and having him use the sword, the various swords that we've been holding on to, because we have so freaking many, making sure that we keep kind of the more neutral swords for later. So anyway, thanks for stopping by, guys, and we'll see you guys next time.